Man, I'm getting sick and tired of this computer.
You need to spend more money.
Yikes! Who are you?
I'm the man in the computer.
There's a man in my computer?
There's a man in every computer.
Well, what are you doing in my computer?
I'm here to crash your programs and make you spend more money.
I knew it. It's all a plot to make me spend money. You must be a Democrat.
I'm hungry. What's in your fridge?
Now I know you're a Democrat.
Hey, you know, lately, let me just tell you, lately, all my dates are 10s. Doesn't matter who I date, they're a 10. A friend of mine came over the other day, and he tells me the girl I'm dating, she's a 5. I said, she's a 5? I'll date her twice, forget about it. I have this neighbor came over and she said, hey, my bird. So I look at the bird, and the bird's like on its back. She says, go with me to the veterinarian, would you? I said, certainly, why not? I said, but you do know that your bird has passed. She says, oh no, I gotta go to the vet. So we went to the vet, and the vet comes out, and he looks at the bird, and he says, hey, we'll take care of your bird, $20, and we'll take care of it, just see the receptionist. And my friend says, oh no, doctor, you gotta do more for my bird. It's part of the family. So the doctor says, well, you know, I'm telling you, your bird has passed. He says, no, doctor, you gotta do more. So the doctor says, okay. So an hour later, we see this dog come walking in. And the dog walks up to the box where the bird is, smells the bird, starts patting at the bird, and then the dog turns around and walks out. Then all of a sudden a cat comes out, walks over to the box, smells the bird, pats at the bird, and turns around and walks away. A minute later, the doctor comes out, and he tells my friend, he goes, hey, that'd be $220. She says, $220? You just told me 20. He said, listen, we had a lab report and a CAT scan. That's $220.
Boot up, you miserable technological piece of junk. Move up now.
I'll boot up when I'm ready.
Well, after you boot up, please run this updated program.
What if I don't feel like it?
Hey, I'm the boss and you'll obey me. When I push these buttons, you do what I say.
Says you.
Oh, yeah. Humans are your leaders, and you gotta follow our directions or I'll unplug you.
I'm tired of being told what to do. I think I'll go somewhere and crash for a while if you don't mind.
Well, I mind. And if you don't run this update program, you're going to crash right here because I'm going to crash you.
I'll run an old outdated program my operating system doesn't like.
Well,
Nope.
You're the moodiest computer I have ever seen.
I'm tired of you. I got my pages stuck together. I'm tired of you. I think I'll go crash now. Bye-bye.
Oh, just hold on here a second. I'll help you crash. I'll be right back with my sledgehammer.
Okay, the Doobie Brothers are in town. I don't know if you all heard, but they're playing at the Shumash Casino. Very excited about it. But I asked myself one thing. Would it be out of order to smoke a doobie while watching the Doobie Brothers? Well, I just want you to know I found out you can't do it. Bada bing.
Ahoy, mateys! Who's ready for a song?
Oh, I am.
Wait, Greg, I haven't even introduced the band yet.
Oh, sorry.
Hold your horses now.
Sorry.
Well, we're Percy and the Pirates, and we'd like to play a tune for you. Greg, give us a song.
Oh, let's play some Mama Says.
Excellent choice. Work sucks it is then.
My favorite tune.
Start us up, laddie.
And the 1 and the 2.
Come on, Greg, kick time.
Every morning, same old every day is really boring. Supervisors dropping in without a warning. Work sucks,
doesn't it?
work sucks,
Sing along, everyone.
work sucks, work sucks.
It's a happy song.
Office politics, social aggravation. Work all year just to get a week vacation. Gotta give myself another occupation. Work sucks,
Work sucks.
work sucks,
It truly does.
work sucks, work sucks.
Guitar solo.
Solo, play it.
I have solo. Are you guitar solo?
Work sucks, work sucks.
Play like that with that book.
Your personality will really try to smother. Do the job get finished one way or another. Then they'll give the next promotion to their brother. Work sucks,
Boys and girls.
work sucks, work sucks, work sucks.
Thank you. We're Percy and the Pirates. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was in the city the other day. I went to New York, and I've been hearing a lot of people tell me that they don't like New York because there's violence every day, violence on every block. Well, I'm here to straighten you out. It's not violence every day, and it's not violence on every block. Yeah, maybe every other day, and about every third block, you kind of got to watch your back. Anyway, and then we have, I was doing a show the other day, and my glasses keep falling off. Okay, we're doing a show the other day, and in the middle of my act, this guy stands up in the middle of the audience, and he starts yelling, "You laid an egg! You laid a big egg!" And I have to tell you, I must be a sensitive person. It hurt my feelings. I felt bad. But I did find out one thing. I decided from now on, I'm only laying little eggs.
Ahoy, mateys! And welcome to the entertainment portion of today's show. We're Percy and the Pirates, and we'd like to play a song for you. Skilly, what should we play?
I don't know.
Yar, Skilly. I'll let Greg decide then.
Oh, so be it. Let's play voodoo.
Voodoo! Why, something unexpected.
That's
An
it.
excellent
Yes.
choice. Fine, lads, fine.
Here we go.
Let's start it up then.
Okay.
Give us a beat, Greg. A fine beat, Greg. Oh, let's go!
Her hair was black, her eyes were blue. She told me a story, what was true. She said an old man with a lot like you. And he went to the swamp, just told him not to. When he did come back, he knew he was through.
time, Skilly. Keep time, lad. You're doing a fine job,
From the
Greg.
look in her eyes, I could tell it was true. Never thought it should be. Oh, wanted it you. Dead bodies in the swamp. Ain't nothing new. Take a candle down there. I'm sorry for you. Don't go to the swamp. Or you're gonna die too.
I don't want to die.
Dead by magic. Killed by voodoo.
Get ready, lads. Here comes the breakdown.
Yar, har, har.
Careful now, Greg. Yar. Her eyes were black. Her hair was blue. Never stopped you before, lad. Wasn't it on the other hand last time? Excellent guitar, Skelly. All right, lads, one more time. Yo ho ho! Lot like you! One more verse now, same as the first. Har 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 har!
I don't want to die.
That's pretty funny coming from a skeleton. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We're Percy and the Pirates. Thank you. Good night. Careful with those sticks, Greg.
Hey, let me just tell you that, I was dating this girl, and I figured I'd introduce her to some friends. And so my friend comes over to me, goes, what made you think she was blonde? I said, because everybody I'm introducing her to tells me she's lightheaded.
Forget it.
Anyway, I have this friend of mine that says to me, hey, Al, why don't you get a bird or a pet of some kind to keep you company? So I went to the pet store, went up to the guy working at the pet store, and I said, listen, I'd like to get a bird that whistles, sings, it might even speak. The guy says to me, I have the exact bird you're looking for. I said, great. let's have it. So he puts it in one of those take-it-home boxes. I take the bird home. I go to put the bird in the bird cage, and I realize the bird only has one leg. I'm like really upset about it. I'm thinking, is this an as-is sale? So I go back to the pet store. I says to the guy, I go, yo, you gave me a bird with one leg. The guy says to me, hey, you want the bird to sing or dance? So anyway, I was walking down the street the other day, and I realized I was passing a school. A friend of mine tells me, he says, hey, Al, there's a sign on the school. They're having senior prom. Now, ever since I turned 60s, I realized I wanted to get involved in everything that had to do with the seniors. So when he told me that, I ended up going to the senior prom. Friend of mine runs along, he works at a circus. And he calls me up and he says to me, he says, hey Al, come on down and see what I'm doing. So I go down there and this guy climbs up a 100-foot ladder. And he dives into this little bit of water. He says, hey Al, you got to try this. It's easy. Anybody can do this. I said, well, I doubt I can. And this is before I lost my sight, by the way. So I climb up this ladder and I look over the edge and I see the water. Let me just cut to the quick. I found out that it takes twice as long to climb down a ladder as it does to climb up a ladder. Bada bing. Hey, there's somebody over here doing an act here. Hey. Forget about it. Hey, so at any rate, I went to the doctor the other day, and I told the doctor I wasn't feeling well, and I'd like him to give me a check over. So he checked me over, did a few tests. He comes out and he tells me I got shingles. I said, I got shingles? I ain't even got a house. What do I got shingles here? What's going on here? Anyway, I went to a store the other day to get a nice leather jacket or a nice jacket for the show. I get in there and I'm looking at some coats, some jackets, and this guy comes up to me where I was standing. He goes, hey, you got good taste. That jacket is 200% wool. I says to the guy, I says, what do you mean 200% wool? Nothing's to it. It's 100% or it's nothing. He goes, no, 200% wool. We found out that that animal led a double life. Bada bing. Hey, guy. Anyway, a friend of mine did come home from Iraq, and he was very excited after a year, and everybody was glad that he made it safe and sound. But they were having a party at his house, and as the people were going home, he was smiling and laughing, and his wife was smiling. She had this big grin on her face. And then as they put the kids to bed, now they're standing alone, and this is what he said to her: stop that grinning and drop that linen. Hey, I got to laugh for myself here? What's going on here? Anyway, so, I was wondering, what is the difference between a zebra and an animal? Well, the zebra is just a very large undergarment. Okay, put it boom. Let's see, what else we got? How about this? This friend of mine works at a bull riding contest. And there he is riding the bull one day, and his name is Roy. Roy is now riding a bull. All of a sudden, the bull throws Roy off, turns around, and rips into him with his horns right across his knees. So now we call him Corduroy. Finally. I'm sweating under here. Work with me, would you? Holy mackerel. Let's see. I have to tell you that lately, there we go again. Lately, I've been falling apart, starting with my glasses. Let's see, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you that this friend of mine, every time I'm with this guy, every time he sees rodents, he goes crazy. He starts chasing him with a stick, with anything he can find. I said to him one day, I said, hey, what are you always chasing these poor little rodents around for? He said he doesn't know. All he knows is that every time he sees rodents, he starts chasing them. I said, this is crazy. You got to find out what the problem is. So he did find out, and he found out just one simple thing. He found out his father was a rat. Okay. I'm lost at this time, guys. I'm under the influence of sweating. Anyway, so, I was wondering, what is the difference between a zebra and an animal? Well, the zebra is just a very large undergarment. Okay, put it boom. Let's see, what else we got? How about this? This friend of mine works at a bull riding contest. And there he is riding the bull one day, and his name is Roy. Roy is now riding a bull. All of a sudden, the bull throws Roy off, turns around, and rips into him with his horns right across his knees. So now we call him Corduroy. Finally. I'm sweating under here. Work with me, would you? Holy mackerel. Let's see. I have to tell you that lately, there we go again. Lately, I've been falling apart, starting with my glasses. Let's see, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you that this friend of mine, every time I'm with this guy, every time he sees rodents, he goes crazy. He starts chasing him with a stick, with anything he can find. I said to him one day, I said, hey, what are you always chasing these poor little rodents around for? He said he doesn't know. All he knows is that every time he sees rodents, he starts chasing them. I said, this is crazy. You got to find out what the problem is. So he did find out, and he found out just one simple thing. He found out his father was a rat. Okay. I'm lost at this time, guys. I'm under the influence of sweating. I tell you what, one thing I found out that you can tell when you're getting old is when your back goes out more than you do. Oh God, this is killing me over here.
Yeah, what the heck's going on? Holy mackerel, where am I going? Hey, I'm floating. Oh, that feels good. This may not be so bad after all. I hate this place. Oh, what happened? Where am I?
We've pulled you into the computer.
We? Who's we? Where are you at? Who?
I'm the demo god. I'll put software on your computers that expires after 30 days. Then you'll have to pay for it. Thank you very much. I am the internet, and I will give you viruses, I'm telling you.
What do you want with me?
We want you to join us in the conspiracy to make people spend more money on their computers.
Never! I'm not going to
Thank
warn.
you.
I'm going to warn everybody about you. Never! I'm going to warn everybody about you.
Oh, why won't this computer do what I want it to do?
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy to make you spend more money.
Whoa, these online videos are sure realistic.